Hmm. At least it's working. Oh, machine, do you confound me? Anyway, do my eyes deceive me? What's going on? Save science. It seems Mr. Fauci's in trouble. He was lying to us all through COVID, saying we couldn't go to funerals and to see our relatives that were sick. No, we couldn't go to church. We could go to liquor stores. That's so fine. What was behind it all? To destroy the forces of good, of, of religion. And Mr. Fauci was science. Now science wants to be saved. Science doesn't want to give up his information, even though he has what you call your basic immunity. Because what he'll lose now is his reputation, such as it is. The 80 years old man was a hero to the left. Oh, yes, a hero to the corrupt, cynical, vile, power-hungry left that seems to want to turn this republic into a democratic Bolshevik basin. But one thing Mr. Fauci did not count on, that like a phoenix, Trump would rise. Yes, the man with the comb over and slight weight problem would put his weight against all his prior antagonists, including Mr. Fauci, betrayer of Mr. Trump. Oh, yeah. Uh, now that we have Trump fully in our minds, in our hearts, and in battle against the forces of darkness, you may think, well, things don't bad at all. In the midterms, the Soviets, the communists, the Martians, the mongrels, the mass radical Muslims will be defeated, of course. Those who seek the destruction of the great state of Israel. And with Trump and the great man Netanyahu leading us, we will blow them to pieces. But their hearts, the battle is all but engaged, not won. Americans have lost their patience for long wars. They want virtually no casualty. Even though we've inflicted casualties beyond measure on the Iranian scum. No, the American people don't want regime change. They want merely Iran not to have an atomic bomb. But my dear fellows, it will take regime change to permanently get the cancer that is Iran out of the Middle East. There are millions, millions literally, of Iranians who want to be Persians again, live under a democratic country. Oh, it won't be democratic in the sense that ours is, but it'll be close. Led by the great children of the Shah and civil rights activists, this country of brave men and women have triumphed over the class that rule them now. If not, but the battle is not over yet. The radical Muslim invasion of Europe is commenced. Spain, one of the largest of our countries there, a betrayer of America, who is willing not to have us use their airspace to attack the scum of Iran, is now being rewarded for its fidelity to the one world government by an invasion of a Muslim army. Yes, these so-called refugees are but a manifestation of the Muslim plan to show Europe into a Muslim orbit permanently and impose Sharia law. But thank God the Spaniards are waking up to the situation and they're driving these vermin back into their own nation. But the battle has to be not just to drive the vermin of Morocco back into the Muslim enclaves in the Camels from. We must pursue them and transform them into the followers of a decent version of Islam and a decent version of Christendom. No, more than equal. What is this? Ah, women are equal to men. Men are equal to women. Right now, most jobs are going to women. Yes. Women don't know their role as child bearers and those who have children. Men have lost their way, dealing with a vile version of feminism that is antagonistic to men, saying traits that men have are toxic masculinity. Nothing toxic is these banshees who wear nose rings. Surprisingly, many of them are good-looking women, except for their souls. A revolution, once they open their mouths, the vile bile that comes out is a reflection of evil. The feminist mistake was in rejecting the natural order that God has ordained. But this will be rectified. Radical feminism is going to fall apart. Equality will not be here, for man is meant to rule woman. Oh, yes. Benevolent or rule nonetheless. These bars of children not realize that we men are meant to dominate our relationship. Oh, we'll be sweet and nice, but let the women know that their role is a subsidy. It is to obey, as Adam and Eve and the marriage vows of all said. The insane media keeps on saying that the Iranians are winning. I guess when you destroyed their whole infrastructure, if you destroyed their leadership infrastructure, the original men and women, well, men primarily, who are behind the atrocities of October 6th are dead and being hunted down from the air. Between us and the Israelis, the scum of Iran will road out their eternal journey to Mecca or to paradise. Ha 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 ha. Yes. The Space Force. Yes. That's what is going on here. The Space Force is in action. Yes. From the air. The Space Force is in contact with higher powers. The higher powers of the US military at its greatest. We live in a great time. We have enemies all about, powerful enemies. China, Iran, Russia. But hopefully, Putin, the criminal, will fall. And Russia will become another member of the states. And the Slavic civil war will heal itself and return to do battle with the ancient enemy of Islam. That is all we can hope for. The liberals want to give us hand this country over to Islam and Marxism. Combinations of two. No idea. Oh, this will not happen. This will not do. Dim's morale. They have the morale of cockroaches. Yes. I voted Democrat throughout trying to press a girl that I was open to their winners and losers. But when Democrats win, everyone loses because their role models are the victims of history, the losers of history. And the only way we can defeat them, being winners, and vanquishing and showing no mercy in our endeavor. Ah, on again, a woman, singer of sorts, is advertising herself as a woman who men crave her body. Oh, dear Miss Granda, you look like a Skeletor, a victim of anorexia or history's atrocities and holocausts. You are not a beautiful woman. You were at one point. Still your skeletal vessel. You can see the great beauty that you once were. Admire your singing. You sing the wrong song for the wrong master. My God. Grande had the cave of tour, because such was her condition. The condition of many in Hollywood who have made a deal with the devils. Onward, grumpy soldiers, marching as to war against the forces of demon democrats and all. The great Savior, combined with the power of Odin, will rule this world once more and do things really nice. Bad, 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 commies. Bad, 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 nasty Muslims who are not nice. But some Muslims very nice. I don't want these people who rape women and little girls. They're bad. The Democrats are a bunch of junkies. And we're gonna drive them into the abyss, can't you see? God's hand is raised with Trump and directs him at all times. We will defeat your evil, and it will be so sublime. I have hopes for this world, you see, and it will end badly for thee. Ha 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 ha. Amen.